Skin Park in Houston. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Wind Surge and the Elite. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Ubaldo Jimenez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Fair ball. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Nobody out, runner at first. Runner on the move. There's a ball.
3-0.
Back to first, and he's safe. Runner on the go again. That one fouled off. Runner goes again. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate.
Base knock, and now a free.
Runner's on the move. Pitch is low. And the throw out at third.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Sanchez gathers, throws to first. Ball arrives too late. He's on safely after the drop third strike. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul.
That's a ball.
Tatis, the runner at third. De La Cruz at first. One gone. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Long run, nice grab. And there are 2 down. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here in Houston, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. First pitch misses. Ohtani in his 8th season hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Japan. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Low throw, picked, he's safe.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Beltran makes the play, 1 down. There's Gary Sanchez.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
High fly ball out towards left field. Soler makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Juan Soto now. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Inside, almost got him.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
In the dirt. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. In the air, left side. He's under it. And that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Carlos Beltran. Fouled off left side. Beltran tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. Up and in, 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Nabs it, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Christian Moore. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field and makes the grab. Out number 2. Here's the catcher, Austin Wynns.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Granderson under it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here at Dyken Park. And here is Michael Conforto. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That'll fire up the dugout. And just like that, they're out in front. It's 1-0. So up next, David Ortiz. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Junior makes the grab. And there's 1 away. Now it's Alex Bregman. Just missed. Out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So digging in, Curtis Granderson. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Strike 1.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Bregman at first, 1 gone. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Griffey on his horse. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Inside, just missed. And that is out of play. 1 run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Ken Griffey Jr. Jimenez back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Bregman is under it. And there's 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Kyron Paris will hit next. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Tatis now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
That's off the inside
One ball,
corner.
2 strikes.
Going to count 1-2. Outside with a breaking
outside.
ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look.
And it stays fair. Coming home. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. 1 out. Runner at second. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
No ball. 1
Tatis
strike.
over at second, 1 down. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Jorge Soler. Tap foul at the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Boo, that's cheddar,
0-1.
baby.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Got him. Now 1 away. And now it's Juan Soto. Walked his first time. That one outside. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soler snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Gleyber Torres, the next to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Corrals it, and that is that. On to the 4th, now the third baseman, Christian Moore. Swings through that one for strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Just off the outside corner. Now 1-2. That one missing inside. Up and in, and now it's 3-2.
We got a full count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here's the catcher to hit. Austin Wins.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence.
Adames to second. There's 1, and that's 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning alive.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. 2 outs. That's inside.
Ball, that's in.
And that one got a
That
piece
hit
of
him.
him.
Batter, take your base.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Here comes Olsen around third. He scores to tie it up. The tag at third, and he's out. Third out. And we're back. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss. Conforto goes 6'1", 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Griffey gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now here is David Ortiz. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
No balls,
and that's strike one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Soto puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. That one just misses. Out towards right center field. He's got it, and there are 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Jorge Soler.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one misses in the dirt. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
A swing and a miss. That retires. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Fastball is outside. And that one pulled foul. The wind and the pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He'll touch them all. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. Back to the top of the order. Shohei Ohtani digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-2. Adames, the next to hit, takes ball one. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Hunter Green with the strikeout. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Fires to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Carlos Beltran. Jimenez back to work. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Next pitch downstairs, and 1. And 1.
That's a ball.
Fought off foul. Man at second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the catcher up to hit. Austin wins. That misses the zone. 1-0. Beltran, the runner at second with 1 away. Now on the bump, Ryan Helsley.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Helsley, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Matt Olson up to the plate. 1 for 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Back here at Dyken Park, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. On the ground to the left. To first. 1 up, 1 down. Michael Conforto will climb in. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And a swing and a miss. One out, bases empty.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. And that's outside. And it's 2-2. Griffey on his horse. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Well struck, right field. That's going back. Back some more. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. A solo shot. It's 6-2. And now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Granderson stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And they'll do it again. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. To the right side. Torres fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. And first offering is fouled off. Helsley, a 6'2 righty, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2015. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Tatis now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one misses. Now 2-2. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering down in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Willie Adames stands in. Swings through that. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Inside. And that is ball 1. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Gary Sanchez getting ready to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Houston, and now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Gregory Soto.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The shortstop takes the ball. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1 and 2 is the count.
This to third. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Conforto raging back towards the wall, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And in there with a double off the wall.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
So up next, Christian Moore. That clips the zone. Strike one.
0-1.
That one way
1-1.
inside.
That's a ball.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Coming home. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back here in Houston, on to the bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Out to center. Griffey gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Gleyber Torres. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a ground ball. De La Cruz handles, throws to first, and Gleyber Torres retired. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto, and a strike on the outside edge.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
That one just misses, and the count is 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it remains 2-2. Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Let's go. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson. Soto back to work. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-2.
Caught and missed, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Junior in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Fouls 1 off out of play, back to our left. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive, and lines out to third. So 2 down now, and here is Kyron Paris.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a...
Luke Weaver. Gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can...
On the ground, and this should do it. Whips it to first on the run. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.